Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sahil Shahzad and my student ID is 12403. I'm making this video as an assignment of my VLM course. This video is based on motivating and inspiring story of Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr., who is mostly known by fans as Iron Man, is one of the most expensive actors currently. But he was not the man we know him as now. His story and struggles goes far beyond. So as my first inspirational stories, I wanted to write his story down. Robert Downey Jr. was born on 4th of April in 1965. His father, Robert Downey Sr., was an actor and filmmaker himself. Robert Downey Jr. made his first debut at the age of 5 in movie by his father. From his early childhood, he was surrounded by drugs as his father was a drug addict himself, who gave Robert his first marijuana at the age of 6. Robert started to pursue his career from small theater roles and soon began to grow from there. He got part as a youngster in a show Saturday Night Live, but he was often criticized. He was fired after an year due to his low ratings. He was struggling with his career until he got some attention from movies like The Pickup Artist and Less Than Zero. He starred as famous comedian Charlie Chaplin in movie Chaplin, which was released in 1992. Robert was one of nominees in Academy Award for Best Actor, but he didn't win it. He appeared in several movies, but he wasn't successful yet. His career hit real low as he was arrested multiple times for drug use between 1996 to 2000. He was having trouble during that time. His marriage was also going very bad at that time due to his drug use. Robert started to get back in his career as Larry Paul in a television series Ally McBeal. He was praised for his acting and his ratings were good. But again, due to his drug use, he was again arrested. He met his current wife, Susan Nicola Downey, in 2003 and gained strength from her. From her support, he was finally able to move on from his past and he got back in his career, starting in movies like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Zodiac. But in 2007, his career took a big hit as he starred as Tony Stark in a blockbuster movie Iron Man. Marvel Cinematic Universe, also known as MCU, who were struggling themselves, found a perfect match for them. Robert was so fit for the role of Tony Stark as fans loved the movie and the movie made a lot of money from it. His role, Iron Man, was also not very famous among the comic book fans. Robert's acting attitude was able to establish himself as Iron Man as one of the fan favorites. His acting in Tropic Thunder was so good that he was received an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Robert Downey Jr. also starred as all-time favorite detective Sherlock Holmes, and he won Hearts. He established himself as one of the best in the industry as he appeared in the blockbuster movies and won a lot of awards. Robert Downey Jr. is one of the best and most expensive actors today. He is inspiring millions of people and help them realize no matter how the bad situation is, you can always come out of it and be what you want it to be. We all hope a lot of successful movies from him in the future. He also said a verse which I would like to add in this video. Remember, just because you hit the bottom doesn't mean you have to stay there. This is the inspiring story of Robert Downey Jr. It is also motivational, like how a drug addict like him from got 0 to 100 in it took time, but it was good. Now he is one of the most expensive actor in the Hollywood. And this is how I would like to end my video, by stating that whenever you are in hard times doesn't mean that you will always be in your hard times. You will leave those times, you may move ahead, but only if you want to move ahead. If you stay in that time holding on to those things which are having you back, which are keeping you back from moving on, you can just leave them and move forward. That's how you will get successful in your life. And that's an end. Thank you very much.